Congratulations, you did it again. You made it back to the Blazor Puzzle. I'm Carl Franklin. I'm Carl Franklin from FVNext, and that's Jeff Fritz from Microsoft. Hey, Fritzy.
Hello, how do? Good to see you, Mr. Franklin. Hello, hello.
You seem very excited today.
I'm here in stately Pocono Manor, Pennsylvania at the Tech Bash conference. It's another one of these conferences that we like that are at the indoor water parks.
Yep.
So big resort, lots of great fun for folks that are at this event. It's nicely situated right between New York City and Philadelphia. So we're having a good time this week, meeting and talking about .NET with folks.
And as a bonus, it's not in the winter.
It's not.
Like that other conference in Sandusky, Ohio used to do.
Yeah.
At another Kalahari resort. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. So what are you talking about there?
So I gave a Blazor workshop just like we did a couple weeks ago in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be talking about building Blazor components a little bit later today. And I'm also going to show folks how to get started with .NET Aspire. Really cool stuff.
I know you're really into that.
Yeah. I'm thinking more and more that .NET Aspire is going to become a key piece of our toolkit as it matures here.
Very good. All right, well, let's jump into last week's puzzle, shall we?
Let's do it.
Okay, so this is a Blazor .NET 8 web app with global server interactivity. So there's a button here, and when you click the button, it calculates the time difference between the server and your local time, but it doesn't work. And here we go. Here's calculate time difference.
Yeah.
We're calling this get client time zone offset, which is JavaScript that's right up here. And, you know, little obfuscation right here. We didn't make it, put it in a head content, not in the, app raiser, that kind of thing. That doesn't really matter. The problem here is with this code.
Yeah, it's nice for the purposes of this puzzle that we're trying to solve to put all the content in one file. Make it easy for you to find the things.
Exactly. That's what we're all about here. Easy. All right. So the problem is, if you notice that this says js.invoke async. Async. That should be a clue. Something's not right here.
Your async senses should be tingling.
Right. Now you can call invoke async and return a task, and that's what it is.
Totally.
But sometimes in the real world you can look at the result and get the result. And in this case, this was a particularly pernicious problem because watch this. I'm going to put a breakpoint here. And I'm going to run it. I calculate the time difference. I click the button. It works. And now if I just press like F10, okay, it seems to go back. But what you didn't see here in the code is it go to the next line, which should be here.
Yeah.
And that's because there is a silent error that happened. And here's how you can tell. Look at F12. In the console, there's no errors here. Right? It just kind of silently failed. And so much so that if I click this again, that code doesn't even execute. We're done here. This is not working anymore. Look, I'll try to go to the counter. It won't go to the counter. I'll try to go home. And there's no error. So it's very kind of tricky. So, there was a lot of hurdles to overcome here, but most of actually, here's what happened. We got entries from almost all of our previous winners that got it, right? Yeah. So let's change it to async. So I'll just say async task here, and I'm going to not make this the task, but the value. I'm going to change that to, value. And so then we do await. And now we don't need the result. We just want minus the value because we're actually returning the int from JavaScript. And away we go. Boom. And boom.
And it still works.
Still works. So yeah, a sneaky little problem that, everybody kind of got it that we always await invoke async. Another way that you could try to do it is with not await, but .get result.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember if that worked or not, but this is the way to call invoke async or invoke void async.
Now, you may actually want to receive those tasks. Maybe you're doing a handful of things in JavaScript, and you want to kind of aggregate them and proceed afterwards. You can do that, but make sure you recognize you need to wait for the task to complete before you can start interacting with the result.
Right. And therein lies the problem, the nature of async.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, as I said, we got a whole bunch of right answers from previous winners, but we did get a couple from new listeners, new viewers.
New folks? Awesome.
And we picked one at random, and the name of the winner is, drum roll please, Mark McCool.
Mark! Congratulations.
We don't really know where Mark is from yet, but we will know shortly, I'm sure.
I'm sure it's somewhere McBalmy.
Yeah, not cool, right?
No.
Well, anyway, for having his answer selected at random from all the right answers, Mark is going to win one of these. An all expense paid Blazor Puzzle coffee mug.
Ah, there you go.
And not only that, Mark is also going to win one of these. A completely zero sugar Blazor Puzzle t-shirt.
Zero sugar?
Zero sugar.
I need to check my other t-shirts because I think they're caffeinated.
Yeah. So this is not only decaffeinated, but zero sugar. Great for keto.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Good to know.
All right. Congratulations, Mark. And here comes next week's puzzle.
Let's do it.
All right. So here's the advertising here. It's a .NET 8 Blazor web app with global server interactivity. The counter page shows an additional text input that's bound to a string.
Okay.
When you increment the counter, it works as normal, and the string value is set to the counter's toString implementation.
Okay.
Incrementing the counter updates the input box until you enter a value in the box, and then it stops working.
What?
Observe. All right?
Okay.
Found it here.
Yeah.
Now I'll put in like 8 or something like that, and I'll click again. And look, the counter increments, but it stops updating the text box. So have a look at the code.
Okay. All right.
Try to figure it out and tell us what the problem is. You might figure it out right away, but
you're missing quotes on that bind value is what it is.
No.
Okay. All right.
All right. That's the challenge. Why is this not working? Now, if you think you know the answer, don't post it on social media, of course, but instead send it to Jeff and me at blazorpuzzle@appvnext.com with the subject puzzle number 51.
51.
And, yeah.
Are we going to get to 100?
Gee, I hope so.
That'd be great.
I think there's no end to the amount of puzzles we can come up with. So there you go, folks. Obsess away for another week, and good luck. And we'll see you next week on the Blazor Puzzle.
Take care, friends.
Bye. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out blazortrain.com and the .NETshow.com for more great content.